Some might say the chief of police has no business in an institution like this, but in fact it's the quietest and safest place in town. You won't run into any reporters, nobody gets into any fights, nobody drinks too much, nobody even raises their voice. The place is owned by an elderly gentleman who knows how to keep things under control. That's why I never invite my friends here. I wanted to make an exception for my 60th birthday, but most of my colleagues are young enough to be my sons, and they'd rather just hire prostitutes. Why stare at some boobs when you can take the whole package for yourself? But there's none of that in our club. Even looking too long is considered indecent. You can get an occasional glimpse, like by accident. The rest of the time you just pretend that you're immersed in conversation, or just come by for a drink. Doesn't mean these gentlemen wouldn't want their bald heads smothered in tits. It's just that nobody says it out loud. My younger colleagues might call it hypocrisy, but I call it the good old-fashioned manners. Good manners and leave the rest unsaid. She agrees to unbutton her blouse, and we agree not to pay too much attention. The girls are on a quiet prowl, too. They're looking for a way out of their cramped rooms. Maybe make friends with some wealthy patron with a pacemaker and dentures. Everybody wants something. But we have to control ourselves, or we'll all turn into libertines and prostitutes. Hell, if there weren't any rules, I'd be belching and farting, jumping up on the table, arms held high, yelling, "Shake it, baby!" No idea how I got so barbaric.
This is the police. Hello everyone and welcome to my channel. I am your host, Saucy McPoodlefist, and today we are playing what I just said. This is the police. We're going to start story mode, and we're going to do a new game, because I've played this before, and I've beaten it. I've gotten close to beating it, but I didn't beat it all the way, I don't think. Day 1, July 15th, Monday. Mayor Rogers, sex maniac. Mark World 2 to be shown in Freeburg the day before the worldwide premiere by the mayor's personal request. City Hall confirms rumors of Jack Boyd's resignation. Okay, so we're a police chief, and we're looking to get out of the life, basically. We're looking to get out of the life of a police chief and do some retirement.
When I was a kid, my father sometimes told me at bedtime that if I closed my eyes and didn't open them for a long time, all the demons would blow away. Yesterday I turned 60, but I still take his advice. Not because I'm sentimental or want to keep the memory of my father alive. I just can't think of a better solution. To get away from all the demons that haunt Freeburg, I'd need to wear a blindfold 24/7. Plus, it's a good idea to act blind when talking to reporters. At least that's what my colleagues say. They're afraid of press conferences. But for me, it's more like a confessional. No matter what lies you tell, you're privately thinking the honest answers. It helps me remember who I am. The fact that I'll be reading all about it in the papers tomorrow is a small price to pay. Call it penance for the preacher.
All right. So we're about to go to a news conference, and let's make sure the volume.
This is the first time I'm afraid of those answers my mind has given me. Not because I'm mad I'm losing my job. Though it's true, I'm mad as hell. Not because I subconsciously blame everyone else. Though I damn sure do blame them. And don't even ask me what my next move is. I can't imagine. But even that doesn't scare me. The worst thing is, I know I'm gonna have to do something. I'll be damned if I know how far I'll go. I may have a lot of vices, but predictability isn't one of them.
That's my cat in the background. I locked her in my room so she doesn't bother me during this playthrough.
I learned a long time ago how to drive away the swarming demons. But what do you do when they're trying to rip your soul from your skin? shutting my eyes tight as I can. The best solution remains the same: play blind. I just hope the reporters think I was blinded by the camera flash.
All right. Good morning. Yesterday, the mayor's office officially announced your resignation. Did this come as a surprise, or did you know about it in advance? Let's just say I've been expecting this bullshit from the mayor. Mayor Rogers is a dishonorable, corrupt politician, and he's been waiting for an opportunity to get rid of me. You already know the name of your successor? Who cares? I've done my job, and I'm just about finished with it. Soon, my only interest will be cigars and jazz. I frankly don't care who takes my place. After the recent corruption scandal, your deputy, Francis Kendrick, said he was looking forward to resigning. If the mayor offered him your position, would that change his mind? Again, who cares? That's his business, not mine. Ask him yourself. Although Kendrick was acquitted, many still believe that the police are cooperating with the mafia. Do you have anything to say about that? No comment. Usually I prefer to answer all your questions, but in this situation I've got to say no comment. Do you think your personal relationship with the mayor could be the reason behind her retirement? How should I know? Better ask him. Thank you.
How's the back today, Mr. Boyd?
Same as usual.
How did the press conference go?
You can read about it in the newspapers tomorrow. Don't let anyone in.
Even Mr. Kendrick?
Especially Mr. Kendrick.
Popping pills. Gonna get doped up on cigars and pills. That should be a punk song, by the way. Doped up on cigars and pills. Do punks smoke cigars? I don't think so.
As soon as I heard the door creak, I knew what face I'd see. When I tell Emma not to let anyone in, there's only one man it could be. Rude, arrogant, no warning. That's Mayor Rogers in a nutshell. White summer shoes, white socks, white shorts, white polo shirt, and the white smile of a hungry shark. Mayor Rogers enters every room like he owns the place. Even the floorboards under his feet sound like they're creaking an apology. He never shied away from the odd corruption scheme. It's like the devil walks behind him. In the movies, the villains controlling the city play golf with the judges. Rogers plays tennis with them instead. That's about the only difference.
Jack, I was hoping to catch you after the press conference. You ran away so quick.
There's no smoking at City Hall. No reason for me to hang around.
Well, this morning I signed a ban on smoking in all public buildings. Soon you won't be able to smoke here either.
Soon enough, I won't be here at all.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to talk to you about. The people of this city like you, Jack. The police chief of all people. Don't betray that, Jack. Don't get wrapped up in any schemes. Sit nice and quiet for the next 180 days, and you'll be remembered as a hero. That's the only thing that you still have left. Be the hero.
Then how am I supposed to scrape together a retirement fund?
You had a million chances to secure a luxury pension, one that even I would have envied, although I've never set aside any money for myself. I'm not planning to retire anytime soon.
Don't you have to, get elected to be the mayor? Every 5 years or something?
180 days of quiet, Jack. That's all I need. I don't have any problems with you, and you won't have any problems with me. I have a new assistant, Troy Starr. If you have something to tell me, call him. But try not to bother him. He's a busy man.
I'll do my best.
And quit smoking at the office. One of my friends will be using it soon.
Uh-oh. Banned on YouTube.
Oh,
Banned
I'm
on
sorry,
YouTube.
babe. Only the mayor has this number. Mr. Mayor?
Yeah, is this Troy Star?
Yes?
Go fuck yourself, Troy Star.
What a badass. Next police chief could be one of Boyd's subordinates. Cleanliness of city streets increased by 20%. Francis Kindred on rumors he might be the next FPD chief. No comment. Good work.
Cops don't use the police station cafeteria anymore. There's some kind of stigma against sitting shoulder to shoulder with your partners. Everybody just takes snacks from the machines or grabs a meal and hammers it down in the corner like a vulture on a corpse. The main thing? Don't look into anyone's eyes. Could be construed as an invitation to sit together. The only people eating here are ghosts.
Who's that guy?
My deputy, Francis Kendrick. He recently became one of those ghosts. The subject of one of the most devastating corruption scandals in the history of Freeburg. No evidence to support the accusations, but everyone knows Kendrick's days are numbered. I need that file I asked for. Needs to be ready tonight. Francis didn't say anything, but I understood. Ghosts aren't supposed to talk. Besides, I got a feeling he was already finished.
Alright, would you like to receive tips on how the game works? I'm a 60-year-old chief a few months away from retirement. I don't need anyone telling me how to do my job. Alright, start the day. Hopefully you can hear me over this. Let me see if I can turn it down. Options, audio. Let's turn everything down to 30%. Okay, we will send. Wait, hold on. A married couple exited a convenience store and saw a man in the parking lot tip back over a homeless man who'd been digging up through a trash can. The driver jumped out and asked for help, but once he saw that he hit above, he got back into his van and quickly drove away. Okay, we'll send these two. Oh, no, we'll just send one. Okay, well, now let's send two. Let's send these two. A theater manager reports that during a showing of Citizen Kane, a drunk man attempted to force his way into the theater carrying a snowboard decorated with the word Rosebud. When he was denied entry, he violently attacked a cashier and is currently fighting with the theater's security guard. Okay, let's send these two. So anyway, how are you guys doing today? I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. Hit and run. The offender escaped. Officers unarmed. Oh, they just lost points. The offender was caught. Officers were unharmed. Civilians were unharmed. Alright. 3 teenagers armed with a shotgun robbed a videotape store and made off with their whole collection of adult movies. Criminals fled in a car, but the store manager wrote down the of his license plate. The owner is one Janet Brown, who lives in the suburbs. Okay. Let's send these two. And a brother and sister clash with each other over their deceased father's will. According to one of the lawyers, we don't dare separate them, and our security guard is off duty tonight. Alright, I'll send... Wait, hold on. Let's see... Yeah, we have plenty of time. We'll send this one and this one. A passerby saw some teenagers attack an elderly musician, then run away with his guitar and his money. This requires 3. Okay, well, luckily we have 3. So basically, this is like a choose-your-own-adventure game where there's not much of your choices don't really matter. The game kind of just plays out the way it's supposed to play out. But here we're at the armed robbery in the suburbs. The vehicle in question parked right outside the Brown residence. The sounds of moaning and loud laughter can be heard through the living room window. Knock on the door. Open up, police. So yeah, I've been doing okay. Okay, those two are back. Not really much to report, although I have these reports over here. Yeah, skip that. Vendor caught. Alright. We're doing it. We're doing the thing. We're cops. And that's the end of our first day. Let's end the day.
Used to be, when I asked Kendrick to stay late at the office, he liked to grumble and crack wise. Nowadays, he doesn't have the strength for it. Slumped shoulders, blank stare, wrinkled skin. The past few weeks, I don't hardly recognize my old friend. In his younger years, he reminded me of a gallant royal officer in an old Kipling story. Kendrick isn't just crumbling under the weight of the public pressure, but from the shame he bore. Internal affairs raided the library he inherited from his grandfather, hoping they'd find buckets of cash stashed in the pages.
Hopefully you guys can hear this.
Heard about the look on his face, the fearless policeman standing helpless in horror. I've known Francis for 30 years. The past 20 years he's played loose with the law. And I know that at a certain point every stolen dollar brings more misery than anything else. Probably sounds crazy, but I sympathize with the guy. What can I do? Your friends are your friends, and these are the waters we swim in.
Called all of the people on that list today. Now they know your business. So you could get a call from anyone. Don't need to go.
And what kind of business are we talking about? Christopher G. Sane. Everyone knows the name, but few could tell you who he is. The old man stays away from the spotlight. Always wears old-fashioned jeans and knitted sweaters. Gives to charity. Rarely attends social events. An avid hunter. Even dabbles in poetry. He never guesses the head of the oldest and most powerful gang in the city. His great-grandfather. Sam is strict about following the old rules. He rarely involves himself in commonplace matters and robberies. Hardly needs to intimidate anyone to get his point across. The people who work for him each have their school. They provide protection where needed, even work with the authorities when they want to make a deal. Meanwhile, Sam pulls the strings without getting his hands dirty. People sometimes mistake his quiet approach. A couple of years ago, an arms dealer decided to expand its business without asking permission. His whole family paid the price. In 4 weeks, Sam killed 31 people. Old men, women, even a few teenagers. And Sam's people made sure every paper reported it. So I don't know if you say that name again. Listen to me. That's not the kind of business I'm into. I don't go to it. Never have, never will.
Yeah. Alright, day 3, Wednesday. Francis Kendrick announces his retirement date. Legendary singer Gennaro Crespo comes to Freeburg. Construction of cinema museum postponed again. Birch didn't come to work today. It's going to rain today and I have a very weak immune system. I'm afraid I might get sick. Can I go home before it starts? Yeah, but come in tomorrow. Okay, and now I can promote people. Birch Jr. and Grant. Let's pick that one, I guess. What's this affairs button at the police station? Oh, we can hire new cops. Let's hire this guy, Giuliano Simonetti. Hire for shift B. And let's hire this detective. Hire for shift B. Alright, we received a frightening call from the local cathedral this morning. The abbot discovered that someone entered the old cemetery during the night. The old yard's tombstones are painted with satanic symbols and some have been broken to pieces. It seems there are even marks from a shovel, but the abbot would say no more. Okay, I'll just send this guy. I'm not going to send 2 people. I don't think I have the manpower today to send more than 2 people on a call, or 2 people in general. Businessman Harley Jones, for looking out his window, saw 2 teenagers scratching offensive slogans on his new car. Okay, we'll send 2 people here.
She's a dancing queen, head for a king, swing sweet ginger green.
Yeah, we caught the guy. Good job. We'll send, okay, a waitress named Mila reports that she just served a chicken Eddie and a Diet Coke to a dangerous criminal who she's seen on television just this morning. The culprit is sitting at the window eating a burger. I'll send these 2. Oh, the offender escaped. No. The waitress had mistaken the retired officer for Frank Nero, the fugitive in question. Oh, that was a false alarm. Mr. Boyd, my bouncer stuffed himself with Mexican food again, and now he can't get it off the can. Meanwhile, the line outside the club is stretching around the block, and someone outside the guy is down from the box. Alright, we'll send this guy, Birch Jr. I think he's gonna end up, like, leaving or something. If I recall correctly, he's gonna leave the police force or, like, get a new job or something at the club, I guess. I don't know.
1111 in progress.
An anonymous call just came in on a clown carrying balloons at the skating rink that is selling crack to teenagers. That's not good. Go get him, Stovall.
In progress.
Sorry, Chief, but I quit, and one night I pulled in more cash than I earned in a month working at this dump. Mr. Sorkin said he wouldn't mind taking me on. I guess I wasn't cut out to be a cop. Yeah, see? Thanks for your help. Okay, we got $4,500. A naked man carrying a canister of gasoline has threatened to set himself on fire unless his favorite chewing gum becomes popular again. Wow, too real. Way too real. As the police arrive, a clown is seen making balloon animals for kids. Take the clown down the ice rink and round up the witnesses. Carefully watch from the stands. Cover up in a raincoat and pretend to be an illicit customer. Okay, we'll do that.
1111.
Alright, we got him. Nice.
411 complete.
And we caught that guy from the suicide threat. And we're done. End the day. We're gonna have you work tomorrow. Day 4, July 18th. Robespierre to reveal his identity when the time is right. Enemies using feminists to destroy Freeburg. Feminist organization denied official registration. Let's go to work.
Whenever I'm alone at home and there's a knock at the door, I always hope it'll be my wife, Laura. She's always forgetting her keys.
Hello, my name is Steve, and you're Jack Boyd, is that right?
To get to my front door, the Bible boys walked about a mile from the local bus stop, jumping over mud puddles and skirting a couple of landfills. Laura doesn't go in for religion either. According to her, these brave lunatics with their fake smiles deserve at least a minute of attention. She patiently listens to them, asks them questions, hails them with pastries, never once dropping a hint of condescension. When I watch her do it, I've got to admit it gets me. I'd have hugged those boys, sat with them on the porch and lit up a cigar. But a month after Laura left, all I could do was quietly ask them not to bother me. Today I'm a little rougher still. Shut the door on his nose this time. Another couple of weeks at this rate and I'll be greeting anyone who comes close with my service pistol pointed towards the sky, ready to fire my warning shot. In my life, even the basic stuff never goes like it's supposed to. Normally, when a wife is going to leave home, she'll make a scene or at least sit everyone down for a serious conversation. Laura just disappeared. The children in the stories always stand on the side of the mother, but all three of our sons supported me. The in-laws always blamed the husband for making their daughter unhappy. And now Sally, Laura's mother, well, sort of had a pact. The fellow Laura ran off with is young enough to be his son. He's 30 years old. All the possible information a man can know about his wife's lover, I get hit with that. Fortunately, Laura's mother doesn't like the way it sounds either. Sally thinks this guy just thought he'd have some fun with a mature woman. He'll be back chasing college girls before the year is out. So we have an agreement. Sally's going to track down Laura and try to reason with her. We'll arrange a meeting. Meanwhile, I'm supposed to not do anything stupid. Of course, means anything at all. It's a crazy situation. I'm the police chief, and the person I'm trusting to find my wife is an old woman armed with a phone book. But I can't afford to lose sight of her. For the moment, I have to swallow my pride.
Hello.
This is Markham. This is Boyd.
Oh, is there any news?
That's what I wanted to ask you. An address, phone number? Have you spoken to him?
Don't worry, Jack. I've never arranged to true suspects.
The police bureau, we find people faster than a funny old woman tripping on the phone with my wife's girlfriend.
You're an old man, Jack. Come to your senses. They give us straight eyes on the street. But I've got more energy, Jack. Maybe you think I'm a foolish old woman, but I go to my book. I do what the girls about fire, and it gives me energy. I talk to my dogs, and it gives me energy. And you don't need a hobby. You got a passion. It's like water.
Let's not get back into that sorry. We can discuss my hobby further. Laura, if you stop loving me, I'll let you go. I can't expect you to do this. Just a little okay?
All right. And we're starting our day. Some pipes in my house busted and I need to wait around for a plumber. Can I take the day off? Yes. Can I start the day? And we are going to end the episode off here. Thank you all so much for watching. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Or don't. I don't give a shit. And I'll see you all in the next one. And, goodbye, everyone. Are you sure you want to quit the game? All your unsaved progress will be lost. Main menu. Yeah, let's just see what happens. We'll